All right, peace, love, and light, Libra. This is just going to be your reading for Cancer season. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me or see more tarot, all of that information is, as always, in the description below. So go ahead and check that out by clicking the title. And while you're there, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. We are going to shuffle up our cards and say our prayer first, and then we shall begin. So... Dear the Divine God, our Holy Father, Yahweh, and our angels, thank you for being the highest form of good in our lives, for keeping our heads on straight and steering us away from negativity as best as possible. And thank you to the angels for the assistance they have brought today and assistance they'll bring during this reading. Right now, I'm asking that you guys bless and protect this space as well as the viewers and myself. Ground us in our energy, Lord, so that way we know what messages to receive. And gift us a keen discernment to know what to do with the knowledge received as well. Please grant us the ability to keep our personal opinion and bias to the side if you so choose, the strength to continue on, and the clarity needed to focus. And anything else that you deem worthy for this reading, please allow us to be the vessels to receive and deliver. Amen. Ashe. All right. Let's go ahead and see. Well, first, let's get a message from the Lord. See what he has to say for Libra this Cancer season. I just shuffled up these cards. But I'm feeling here for the message from the Lord. And then we'll see how this Cancer season is going to affect us, Libra. All right, let's see, what does the Lord have to say for Libra in Cancer season? Libra in Cancer season. We have the Child reversed. That's talking about the adult. There's this want and this need to feel seen here. This want and this need to be recognized and acknowledged. We are lacking acknowledgement and recognition in ourselves. We are lacking acknowledgement, recognition. We are lacking being seen. We are lacking being noticed within ourselves. The blade speaks of cutting things off. Let's see what the fire speaks of. I forgot. Burning away things, but being careful. This is cutting things off. Things need to be cut off. Burning stuff away. The stuff that needs to be cut off, the people, the places, the things that need to be cut off, let it be a final cut. Let it be a finality. Let it be something that you do not come back to at all. Let it burn the bridge and to not be brought back. Things need to be cut out of your life for a finality. And then the Gatherer speaks of, should be abundance and things of that nature. Let me see, 21. You will be abundantly good. I feel that this is saying for the people, the places, the things that do not recognize you, go ahead and cut them things off and you will be better without them in your life. Cut off people, places, and things that don't give you the recognition or acknowledgement that you need for your current life, for who you are as of today. And you will be better in life without them. You will be better in life without the people who do not recognize or acknowledge you for who you are. There's this strong saying from the Lord of like, you are better without the people. You need to cut these people off and no longer interact with them. You need to cut these people off and no longer interact with them. You're better off without them. You are better off without them. Let's see, how is Cancer season going to affect the Libra? First card comes out, Page of Wands. We are in our zone, in our energy, in our field. We are being ourselves. And it's bringing up conflict. I feel that this is a conflict here because of who you are and because of what you are doing. There's some type of problem with you being yourself this season. There is a problem with Libra being themselves this season. We also got Four of Swords coming out. The card speaks of surrender, taking a rest. And then we have the Tower in the reverse, coming to realization, coming back to ground. Nothing of harm being within the way. Four of Swords. Taking a break, needing rest. Being in a state of surrender, being in a state of allowance. And then the Tower in the reverse. Allow yourself to stay the same. Allow yourself to continue to be who you are. Allow yourself to continue to do what you do. This is allowing yourself to be the Tower, to be that authority that says yes or no to who you allow into your environment, in your world, in your area, in your life. Libra for Cancer season. Libra for Cancer season. Page of Pentacles in the reverse with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Not seeing value in not being yourself. Libra, Cancer season really wants you to be who you are, for you to be your natural self, for you to be your best self. Cancer season really wants you to see the value in you and not in other things. This is also saying with the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords that we're not putting up with anybody's bullshit or lies this season. This is our season of truth, and this is our season of wanting truth. This is our season of interacting with the truth. This is our season of only wanting to be true. Libra for Cancer season. Two of Cups, acceptance with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Two of Cups, acceptance and sharing. But I feel more so acceptance and having what you want right there. All that you need is in front of you. And we need to accept that. There's nothing else outside of us that we need. We have everything that we could ever possibly need in order for us to be right, in order for us to be okay. We have everything that we need this season. So I feel very strongly that the message for Libra and Cancer season is just to be yourself and be your truest self. Anybody that is not accepting of that, go ahead and cut them off, because you'll be better off without them. And I feel that these people strongly need to get out of your life. These places, these things that are unaccepting of who you are, you need not interact with them any longer. See the value in being the true self, being yourself, and being the one that you, and being yourself and being your true self. See the value in being who you are. We also got the Hanged Man backed by the Ten of Cups. Enlightenment. Having a good perspective. Our mind and our head is on right. There is no error, no problem with how we are seeing life and how we are seeing the world. Everything that we are receiving in life is exactly what it is. We are seeing clearly. We are receiving clearly. Everything is exactly how it's supposed to be. The Nine of Wands in the Reaver, in the challenge position. The Nine of Wands speaks of frustration, problems, and issues with sharing and being accepted. I feel that there are going to be some conflicts here of with other people when it comes to you being open and accepting and sharing your life with them, or sharing your space and your time and your energy, or sharing who you are with the other person. There's going to be some conflicts within interacting with others. And it's mostly because of them not accepting you for who you are. Them not accepting you for what you do. Them not accepting you for who you naturally are and naturally are wanting to be. There's this message that I must give you guys of like, if people who don't accept you for who you naturally are, you really need to cut them off, because you cannot change from who you naturally are. There are certain things that you cannot help but like. There are certain things that you cannot help but hate. There are certain things that you cannot help but love. And these are things that you cannot change about yourself. These are things that will always stay the same. And you trying to acquire a person who does not like these things that cannot change about you will cause major conflict in your environment. And it'll either get you to change and dim down and pretend to be someone that you are not, which causes self-harm, which leads to depression. Or it'll just be a constant conflict within the life. So you need to make sure you are ridding your life of people who do not accept the version of you that you cannot change from. Because everyone has this version of them that cannot leave. Everyone has this version of them that cannot change. Everyone has this version of them that they can't help but interact with. Everyone has this version of them that they can't help but have and be. And people who cannot be cohesive with that version of yourself, you need not interact with, because it does nothing but cause conflict, problems, and drama in your life. And in order to get peace with who you are, you need to have peace with the people around you when it comes to expressing who you are. I feel like, Libra, you can't help but be a certain way this season. And with you being unable to change who you naturally are, comes a time period of revealing of who your friends and family and your lover actually is, and where they place you at in life and how they see you. We got the King of Cups in the reverse. This is chaos, problems, and issues from what you cannot change. This will occur this season if you have anybody in your environment that does not accept who you naturally are. I feel like there's going to be a piece of us that is emotionally aware and does not want to go through the hurt of losing someone, that's going to want to keep those people who do not accept us around, which will lead us to wanting to deal with the chaos and deal with the problems and deal with the issues. What else do we have for Libra in Cancer season? This Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, non-investment, not doing anything, not taking part in the life as it pertains to the thing that is for you, the life that is for you, the situation, the experience. Non-investment in I feel like we're not going to be moving good this season. We're not going to be investing in ourselves or our abundance or the things that are going to be going good for us. And I want to know why. Why are we not investing in ourselves? Sadness. A pause in sadness. But this is the Sun card. There's this energy of like just accepting what is. Instead of changing, instead of cutting people off, instead of getting rid of things, we're just accepting it and allowing it to be. And that's the wrong way to go. That's not the right way to be this season. We need to be cutting things off. We need to be sharpening our sword. We need to be burning bridges. We need to be not allowing people in our space and in our life. That's the wrong way to go. I feel like whenever this situation comes around, it's usually because the bonds that people have are too heavy to be cut. And the relationships that people have are too strong. Like it's been too long within the relationship to cut off certain bonds and certain situations. People are going to keep these people around because of the history. But is the history good? Is the history worth it? is all of the experiences that have happened, not just the good ones, but it's all of the experience that have happened really good. And then there's also this message of, are the bad experiences so much weighing so much or so bad that they kind of outweigh the good experience? Like, you could have a relationship or a connection where there are very seldom bad experiences, but they are so bad that they weigh just as much as the plenty and plethora of good experiences that have happened in a relationship. Do you think that's a good connection to have? Do you think that's a good connection to keep? It's certain situations like that. Like, when it gets bad, does it get really, really bad to where the good isn't even worth it anymore? Is that a connection to keep? Is that a situation to maintain? I'm feeling very strongly within you, Libra, that there is some type of insecurity and a bit of self-doubt in here when it pertains to the friendships that you have, because of abandonment. There's a fear of abandonment here that is getting you to keep people that are not meant to be in your life in your life. And this vulnerability is stopping you from living the life that you are meant to be living and going well. It's this energy of like, I've been hurt before, so I don't want to be hurt again. And even though Bobby isn't treating me right, I'm going to keep him around because I don't want to go through the hurt that I went through before again. It's those type of circumstances. It's that exact circumstance that's keeping you from cutting off people in your life, because you don't want to go through that loss of losing somebody again. But in the circumstance that hurt you initially, you weren't the person that cut them off. And there's a different type of feeling that comes when you leave somebody alone versus when you are left alone. And that feeling differs from you being left alone, because you're the one that is doing the cutting. You're the one that is doing the leaving alone. You're the one that is doing the walking away. And there is a bit of confidence, and there is a bit of strength that comes with it, and there is a bit of self-assurity that comes with it, and there's a bit of knowing the self and breeding this confidence within the self. I feel that the Lord has positioned these people that are not supposed to be in your life around you in order for you to cut them off, so that way you can have this strength and this confidence come into you, and you can be repaired, and you can be whole, and you can be good again. It is a confidence that makes you a leader. It's a confidence that makes you, it puts you in your emperor energy, and it puts you in a place of authority, and it allows you to be the say-so in your life. It puts you in a place of independence. And in order to get there, you need to go through cutting people off, so that way you can feel that independence that is needed for you to be good in life. What else do we have for Libra in Cancer season? The Queen of Cups, still in the reverse with the King of Cups. Yeah, that energy of accepting what's wrong so you don't get hurt is in you very strongly, and it's not allowing you to see yourself, and you just kind of like skim over this energy. You're not connected with yourself, but to be the natural self is the thing that Libra season is pushing towards you. In order for you to emerge as who you truly want to be and do what you truly want to do. That's what Libra is doing. That's what Cancer season is doing to Libra. It's making you who you truly want to be through the energy of bringing out the natural self. So that way you can get back connected to yourself. But the only thing that is blocking you from living that best life for you is you having the confidence to cut people off, to block people, to say no, to be the tower moment in life. And you need to learn how to be the tower moment in life. So that way you can be good in life. You need your authority back. And that comes through you saying no to people and cutting people off. You need your authority back. The Lord has already told you that you're better off without these people who do not recognize you or acknowledge you for who you are. These people who don't find any value and worth in you, in your life, you're better off without them. You are better off without them. And I can't stress that message enough. You are better off without them. So cut them people off. Don't interact with them any longer, and watch that confidence build up inside of you, and it'll produce an independence in your life that is so strong suited that you become a better person and a more stronger person in your life. So that's all that I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me or see more tarot, all of that information is, as always, in the description below. So go ahead and check that out by clicking the title. And while you're there, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Peace, love, and light. And as always, be great.